Episode 72. A Taboo. Although it was a hot pot place, the price point was rather high, and the atmosphere was great, quiet and cozy. Jake looked around and reluctantly accepted to eat at this place. However, Serena was told the private rooms were all full. Then let's eat in the lobby. However, Serena immediately stopped and looked at Jake. Someone like Jake was rarely seen sitting in the lobby. Sensing her hesitance, Jake arched an eyebrow and asked,
"You really like this place, right?"
Serena nodded. She hadn't come here in a long while, so she did not really want to leave. Seeing the hidden reluctance in Jake's eyes, Serena immediately said, "We can go to a different place."
"This place is fine."
Jake cut in.
"Please find us a quiet spot."
Serena felt surprised and blinked. "Okay." The waitress took them to a table next to the window. It was in the corner, but had a great view.
"Mr. Robinson, this is the best table in the lobby. Ring the bell any time for service."
Indeed, people recognized Jake wherever he went. They soon finished ordering, and Serena was bubbly.
"When did you learn German?"
Asked abruptly, Serena was dazed for a second before she quickly answered, "In the summer."
"Didn't you learn jujitsu in the summer?"
Serena felt a bit uncomfortable and said it was the summer last year. Jake arched an eyebrow and asked,
"It takes a long time to learn a language. In addition, without practice, it is unlikely that you are so fluent. You are sure you remember everything since last summer?"
In addition, Jake knew that Serena spent the summer with the Clark family last year. "I just have a great memory." Jake nodded and asked,
"How about piano?"
As far as he knew, no one in the Clark family knew how to play piano, so they did not even own a piano. Judging from how Serena had played, she was quite an expert. It took longer than one summer or two to reach her level. Serena's heart raced, and she said evasively, "I'm just talented, I think." Jake pursed his lips, pondering. Serena could hardly stand the investigative gaze from him. She put down her glass and said, "I'll go to the restroom." Then she stood up and walked to the restroom, feeling anxious. Damn it! How could she explain? Telling him the truth. He would definitely think that she was mad. However, it had never crossed Serena's mind that she would need to explain herself. It did seem really odd that she had suddenly learned everything. When Serena walked out, she had some answers ready. On her way back, a cute girl called Serena in broken sentences.
"Hello, do you speak Korean?"
Serena arched an eyebrow and asked in Korean, "What do you need?" The girl was clearly relieved and told her what had happened. It turned out that the girl had come to the restaurant and suddenly had got her period. However, she did not bring tampons and asked Serena for help. Fortunately, Serena still had some on her. After getting it from Serena, the girl thankfully went to the restroom. Serena smiled, turned around, and saw a tall figure at the end of the hall. Jake's eyes were dark. Standing still, he had a mysterious look on his face. Seeing Jake, Serena's heart skipped a beat. When did he come? The fact that she spoke Korean. Looking at his face, Serena felt a bit guilty. Jake looked at her silently for 2 seconds before he turned to the men's room. Serena felt relieved. He was only there to go to the restroom, right? A bit anxious, Serena returned to her seat. She did not even dare to look back. However, Jake did not even enter the men's room, but walked out and gazed at Serena, deep in thought. Taking out his cell phone, Jake dialed Miranda's number, but did not call. With some thought, Jake found another number and called. The call went through, and Jake heard the tapping of a keyboard. A male voice said, "Mr. Robinson, why are you calling me?"
I need to investigate into someone.
I'm in the IT business, not a detective. Why don't you find an agency?
It's my wife that I need to investigate into.
After a period of silence, the person asked, "Why?"
She's acting odd.
All right. I happen to be developing a related technology. However, the funding is still a bit lacking.
How much?
10 million.
Blackmail?
The person chuckled and said, "Just having some difficulties in fundraising." It is rare that Jake needed something, so he must take this opportunity.
Okay then. I need the result in 2 hours. Include all the details.
Hey, wait a second. Are you interested in her relationships or background or something else? Did she cheat on you? Jake's eyes looked a bit deeper.
I want to know everything about her. Everything.
Gotcha. My bank account is the same. Love you. Jake was mortified and immediately hung up. Putting his phone back into the pocket, Jake walked back to his seat. At the same time, there was a sound of flushing from the men's room. Washing his hands, Daniel caught a glimpse of Jake's back. Isn't he the husband of Miss Clark? He is hiring someone to investigate her? Daniel had thought the couple were having a good relationship, but it turned out to be bullshit. After washing his hands, Daniel followed Jake and saw Serena sitting opposite him.
"Danny, what are you looking at? Everything is cooked,"
said Daniel's friend, Travis. "Coming." Daniel sat down, looking at Travis. "You still remember Camilla Davis?" Travis's hand froze in the air for a moment as he stared at Daniel. Camilla. The name of the girl who had once been their dream, but then turned out to be a taboo. Gathering his courage, then he continued. "I recently met a girl who looks a lot like her, and she is in this restaurant right now."